Knowledge is power, power is knowledge. It's so interesting how over time information has been so flooded. People just are able to kind of gather information based on what they want to believe. Or even the algorithm targets them for the information that they know they already seem to believe. When information starts to get limited, it's like what gets called the truth is limited. And to believe that there's only one truth or one way of seeing it or one way that it is seems really close-minded to me. Because I get it that from different perspectives, many stories can be true. Like, depending on where you are sitting, we're all in the same room, but depending on where we are sitting, we have a completely different view of what's happening and how it feels and how it sounds, what it looks like. I feel such a privilege to be able to own my own books and to read my books and to make my books my own by annotating them or highlighting them or underlining and writing my questions in the side. Information is always at our fingertips. It's always right here, and to the point where it's so easily accessible. I feel like over time, people are not being taught how to discern information. They're not being taught how to examine information and how to disseminate information. If not, it's easy to follow the crowd because you think that's what is supposed to happen. You think that's what you should be doing. You got to pay money to do things, to live, to eat. But then what are you eating? You know? Where are you living? But money does not run you. You run the money. You run the clock. And in that feeling, you can release yourself from the rat race. I often think about what is or who is kind of controlling the flow of information. When I see certain trends happen, I cannot help but think, why is this a trend right now? Why is this song trending? Why is this way of living trending? It's really interesting to reflect on the history of how everything has kind of happened. Like a bunch of systems that are running people and running other systems, like they're all connected. You can find all these answers and ask all these questions and get inspiration and see how other people live. And at one point it was newspaper. At one point it was a gift to be able to read and write. TV opened up a whole different set of media. But still that was controlled. And then the internet, YouTube, you can find whatever, you can learn so many things. But I feel like it's interesting how it seems that people have gotten more passive in it instead of more exploring and more understanding. It's like there's more opportunity for confusion. It's fascinating. Educating yourself, having knowledge of yourself, having knowledge of how the world works, having knowledge of your value, no matter what happens, you will be here for you and you will handle it very well, just as you always have, or even better. So that brings me a lot of calm. If you think yourself to be strong, strong you will be.